death operator. Way I feel.
What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the Mischief Gaming YouTube channel. And in today's video I will be talking about how to defend, I know right, how to defend on FC25 on I play on old gen, so these tips are I think gonna work on old gen, but I'm fairly certain they will also work on new gen as well. So anyways, in the background I'll have a game running on, and based on what I do in the game, I will be giving you tips to improve your defending. I know it's a bone of contention, right? How to defend in this game, because the defending AI is really bad. So my number one tip is, you have to, I think, to give yourself the best chance, you have to play a five at the back. And I did put up a video recently on how to do it, on how the best tactics for a five back formation on the old gen at least. And yeah, I mean, you can't hit the player, you have to hit the game. So yeah, this is number one example of how to defend. I use my center back to cover the pass, while my AI defender is just hoping to track down the run that is going to happen. So yeah, I'll join on things that I think I should talk about in the game. But first up, this could also be taken as a video on how to attack, because I think I win this game. This is your AI defenders just taking the ball away easily. They mark almost all the passes in the middle of the park when you use the five back. It's very OP, and I think EA should do something about it. But I'm playing against a 4-2-4, so this is the most attacking formation there is. Now, if any formation is gonna take down the five at the back, it has to be the 4-2-4. Again, I win the ball straight or off of kickoff, and by the way, I'm still in Div 4. I mean, I just didn't play the game at all. I just got 5 wins last week. I have not played the game at all, and I don't really think I can qualify above Div 4, considering that I've been struggling a lot in this game. And now that I've actually gotten better, I've just stopped playing the game entirely, because it's not fun until they patch a lot of things, which includes the tracking of the fullbacks. And uh, just as I said, it also includes how the passing works, because I did not aim it to my center mate who was being marked. I passed it to my right winger, Phil Foden, on that occasion. So yeah, I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll join whenever I have to. Another tip I have right now is that sometimes when you see that the opposition is making runs behind, you have to press the R1 button twice. I think let me actually confirm it. Yeah, it is the R1 button twice. What that does is, it gets two of your defenders to mark two of the opposition runners, and all they do in that time is they come ahead of those runners, and that helps you to win the ball easily. As you can see, I used Marcus Llorente and I made him run right across the field, which is not a tip. You should not do that. You should switch to your CDM, and that is what you should try to do. This time, right, the DDA was completely on this guy's side. The game really wanted him to score. None of my passes were working, but somehow thanks to Ederson, I didn't even take that touch. I was spamming the cross button, the clear button. Again, Rudiger just did not pass, but somehow this guy fluffed his chance, because the five back is just too OP, and all of your defenders just gather around the ball, and it makes it very easy. Again, you see, my keeper just passed it to Griezmann when I was clearly trying to give it to Kefren Turam. So yeah, I mean, the game will try to hurt you a lot. Again, I played right through this guy so easily when you have somebody who is as jammy as Griezmann, and this guy was probably not that good at defending. I think he should watch this video. But that's how not to defend. You do not engage with your center backs at all in this game. You have to use your midfielders. Your center backs have to hold the line. If at any time you are forced to use your center backs, I think you're gonna concede on that chance. It just doesn't look. Again, he uses his center back, puts him out of position, and it's an easy goal. I just ran right through him. I paused it for him as well to quit, so he didn't quit, by the way. And I just ran right through him. That is why you have to use your center mids to mark the passes. You cannot use your center backs to mark the pass, because that will leave the space open for a clean run right through the middle, and that will really hurt your defense. Also, on kickoff, you have to trigger the offside traps, because a lot of people use the kickoff glitch still in this game, which is still present, which is extremely weird. But nevertheless, this guy was not using it. I don't think he knew how to do it. Even I don't know how to do it. But anyways, uh, an attacking tip for you guys: you have to still the speed boost dribble. It is still very strong. It can, because the players who are aggressive and like to press with their center backs, it really just absolutely takes the center back out of the game, because they are anticipating you to run forward, but you just hold the ball for a second and their defender gets sent to the shops. Always, this has happened so many times in this game as well. Here again, I lose the ball with Griezmann and I track back almost to the center back line with Phil Foden. That means I am not putting any pressure on my center backs. I never bring them off their line. I always make sure they hold their line, and that helps me to. This is the only time I am forced now, because my midfielder has made a mess, and my keeper bails me out. But I should have really considered on that occasion. Things like this can happen. If your midfielder loses the ball, you're in a world of trouble unless you can very quickly shut down the opposition player, which I don't do on this occasion, and it leads to him having a very good shot on target. If he had gone near post, I'm fairly certain he would have scored. Again, in this example, I'm using my center back at the very end when I know my CDM is now out of the picture. But until my CDM is in the game, I am never going to change to my center back and leave my CDM, because the defending AI will not get the CDM to track back at all. Even I'm using two midfielders, just like this guy, but my CMs are in both of the boxes almost at the same time. And now that I just saw Shuameni was in the opposition box, I have to track back with Marcos Llorente, who's a very good player at this. And now, see, again, I'm forced and I push the line forward with my center back, and I just get out of trouble easily. You do not have to engage with your center backs. You can just push forward, and that is how you get out of trouble. I waste this opportunity. I could have easily scored a 4. I just ran right into him because I was hoping to do a skill, but my ping, is lagging. My game is lagging a lot. It's switching between 50 to 190, which is not ideal to play an online game of FIFA. See here, he takes the ball off of my center back, and I switch to my. Sorry, he takes the ball off of my center mid, and I switch to my center back, which is a huge mistake from my end, and it leads to him having a great shot. He could have easily scored if he didn't went for the chip. But then, when I know that the chance is gone, I switch to my center back and I block the shot. That is what you always have to do. You do not have to lunge in with your center backs. All you have to do is to block the shot from the opposition, because uh, 9 out of 10 times people will shoot when they know they have a good opportunity, and if your center back is in front of him, it will not go in. Here again, he takes his fullback completely out of the game by pressing two people at once, which is never going to work for him. And if Phil Foden would have stayed on side, this was actually a pretty good opportunity. This pass has also done wonders for me. Again, look, I'm marking with Phil Foden here. I'm not switching to any of my center mids or center backs until Phil Foden is in the picture. I'm not going to do that. Now, I switch instantly to my fullback, because I'm not going to get my center backs to go on a wild goose chase here. My game lagged. That is my excuse here. But I was able to get away from this situation again. Look, this guy has his defensive line so high that Phil Foden almost always is through. He's just always through. In behind, both of my wingers are. Look, you can see top of the screen, Coman just almost went through again. And another chance that I fluffed. I should have never even cut inside. I should have just gone straight. I messed that up. Now look again. Running back with Kefren Turam. I'm not at all switching to my fullback or my center. They are just there to hold the line while I defend using my center mids. That is the biggest tip I can give. You have to defend using your center mids. And it ends his chance, and it leads me to have, I think, a pretty decent chance here. No, I don't. I skill myself into trouble. Again, look, I picked my center back. I ruined the defensive line, and it led to an easy opportunity for a pass in behind. So I'm also reviewing this footage for myself as well to see out any mistakes. Look, again, he's marking as his center back, and he's marking both passes, which will never work. And it leads to me scoring another goal. And now he pauses it, and obviously he quits now. But as you can see, the biggest tip I have, you have to defend using your center mids, not your center backs. And when the ball gets switched out to your fullback, you have to defend using your fullback. And you have to get your center mids in a position that they are with the center back lines when the ball is going to your fullbacks. And I think my best advice is to follow my 5-3-2 tactic video, which is on the channel. I uploaded it before this one. And I think you guys will get a lot of success with that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in a new video. Till then, peace.